So, how many years has it been since we've been together on a couch to critique a movie?
Joe.
When was the last time? When was the last time we
On a couch?
I mean, even just. Oh yeah, we used
did that.
yeah,
We
so
did
it was
the
the
remote
COVID.
episodes.
Yes,
Yeah,
yeah,
the
we did the
COVID
COVID
episodes.
period. But on a couch, it's been a minute.
2019 maybe?
I think we did Endgame, Avengers Endgame, and I think that was pretty much the last time any of us went to the cinemas.
Yeah.
Okay. So we are back, and we came back.
No, a missed opportunity. If Infinity War was the last time I went to the cinemas before the COVID, that would have been made more poetic justice.
Right.
Yes.
Oh, my last
And
time.
the cinemas are closed.
My last time in the cinema was Bad Boys 3.
I didn't see that in the cinema.
That was in January of 2020. Yeah, that was in January. So
Which cinema?
a bit.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, COVID hit us real bad late March.
Has anybody been to Montgomery?
Where is that?
The drive-in cinema.
I haven't. I've heard people.
I was
have
there 2 weeks ago
Yeah?
with the BMW Club when celebrating their 3-year anniversary. But I didn't stick around because someone made a mistake with the movie selection.
What do you mean by the way?
So BMW boys and girls come to a surprising amount of BMW female owners. Very inspiring, very enlightening, and joy bringing. Anyway, so BMW boys and girls turn out to celebrate 3 years and 63 years of Ghana, but we know which one's more.
64 years of Ghana.
We know which one's more important. Like I'm not even counting that one. So yeah, we come to celebrate the car group's birthday. And then as part of the festival, you say, okay, we go to the Montgomery, the driving place, to watch a series of car movies. But I spoke with one of the guys organizing it, and we sat down, like, what movies are we going to play? And it's like, okay, we need something obviously with BMWs in them, because we can't car movies, yes, but below that, because we have BMWs, they should have significant presence in there. So some of like the Bond movies were eliminated because yes, they have significant presence, but knowing Bond, he's going to smash them up, and that is not going to leave
Yeah, I
the
mean,
best
which
taste.
Bond was it that there was a Z4?
Time to die.
Yeah, and then he's chopped it in half.
And there was an M5, or was that an M3 or M5?
5.
Yeah, where he had
the remote control it, and then he just smashes it like
he drove it out.
Like, and I was like, those are the exact movies I was thinking of, like not you, but then
low key, does that mean that? Because I mean, in Quantum of Solace, he broke the.
Aston.
Okay, no, so he pretty much breaks every.
It's
a Bond thing. He breaks everything he owns.
Yeah, because Spectre, he wrecked the car when Batista was chasing. Yeah. Okay.
But then, a thought occurred that like, okay, but which other action spy franchise does a similar thing but doesn't mess their cars up that way?
Mission Impossible.
There you go.
Oh, and they are sponsored by BMW.
There you go.
Yes, they are. Yeah.
And I
Mission
thought,
Impossible has some.
exactly.
BMW.
And
even the bikes.
Yes, Tom Cruise doing his thing. So like, okay, this is it. So and then there was also Ronin. Older but classic.
E34s.
Yes.
The old 5 Series. Yeah.
So it's okay, we can get a decent selection of movies, and then we can start to split it up like what other car movies and stuff. So you think that okay, first car movie will be something like Ronin or the Mission Impossible movie. They get there and the person they play Baby Driver. And what pained me most of all was I was getting tired, and I said, okay, I'm only going to stick around till the end of the car chase, which every movie has a central theme car chase. So the end of the car chase, thinking it was going to be Mission Impossible, because like, oh yeah, and then we get to that. Do I end it at the car chase or do I end it at the bike chase? Like, at least I had options, right? And then the movie starts and it's like Baby Driver, and I'm like, I never thought there'd be a time
where you wouldn't want to see.
Yeah, I see Baby Driver load up and I'm like, why? Why are you here? I don't want to see you.
Driver is not a car. I mean, there's a car scene, the car scenes in it, right? But I don't consider it a car chase movie because for some weird reason, I like Baby Driver because of the music selection, the soundtrack to that is epic, right? Because it has all the oldies and stuff. I've not really considered it driving We have to watch it again, but
It's
I just feel like it's
okay.
a weird choice for a car.
Well, the intro one is.
What year was
strong.
Baby Driver?
17.
17.
Seems.
And that's a very perfect segue. Because in 2017, a certain movie was released.
Was it 2017?
Yeah, it was 2017.
Wow.
The Justice League, that's what the world calls it now because we mean Joss Whedon's Justice League was released in 2017. To much chagrin, like not many people were feeling the vibe.
I mean, even this car chase was dull, and you had a Batmobile. How do you make a Batmobile car chase boring? Not boring, but
Guys, like, first of all,
generically dull.
was it his fault?
You know
I don't
what?
blame him.
Let me set the scene about what happened as far as everything I remember.
It's been a long time.
It's been a long time, and I'm taking it way back. So in 2012, Zack Snyder gets to do Man of Steel.
Mm-hmm.
So at
Which
this
is
time,
epic, by the way.
epic, one of the best superhero movies for me personally, please. And
No, it's basically a live action Dragon Ball, and in a believable way that, like, yeah.
No, Man of Steel is when General Zod showed up.
Yeah,
Oh,
and
that was epic.
and
I
you see that like two Supermen fighting, duking it
Yeah,
out.
that
Like
was-
this
that
is what
was
you
epic,
expect to
man.
happen. Like,
I mean,
And he brought everything to life. He brought Krypton to life. He brought. Do you understand? Like,
I mean,
that was the whole
people
thing.
do not like it because they feel like Superman has been. This is a term that is used a lot these days. I'm sorry I'm using it, and maybe Obi might have a problem with it. But yes, it felt like Superman had been misrepresented.
How?
So people prefer the cut and dry, self-righteous. Like I know I'm good and I'm doing good because for the sake of goodness.
The man,
Superman,
he
the
is
flying
called
break.
super. People forget that he's man. There's man
Man
after
in
the
there.
super. Like honestly, like what is this?
For me, it's a great movie because I get to see a Superman who goes through the process of figuring this thing out. Because it's very rare for a person to be good for the sake of
Superman with character.
Exactly.
Not a literal blue and red flying brick with a cape attached to it.
Yeah.
That's always
Yes.
been my problem
Yes.
with the Superman character.
You know, Superman to the rescue.
Yeah,
I mean,
you just throw it at the problem,
Yeah.
he will solve
I
it.
mean, let's be honest, Superman is a difficult character to write. First off, he has over 90 years of stories on his cape.
Agreed.
So very, very difficult.
Agreed.
So I felt like Zack Snyder did a good job with this new take because I know there's going to people are not going to like me for this, but Christopher Reeve's Superman, not a huge fan.
But that's all we have to go on.
It's a product
We
of-
had what's his face? Superman Returns.
Or the newer ones.
No, don't you remember the Superman Returns movie?
That was in Christopher
older
Reeves.
one.
That wasn't Christopher Reeves. That was the dude who plays the Atom in CW shows. The one where he comes back from Krypton after. It's supposed to be a continuation of the Christopher Reeves stories. So he comes back to Earth from having gone to explore Krypton to check out what was going on. And he was a creep. It was not
But
a
could it be good? Because I don't remember it.
It wasn't great.
It wasn't.
It wasn't. The only cool thing about it is that he carried an island of kryptonite.
The only thing with the Christopher Reeves era movies, I just like those are movies of their time, products of their time. So I give them a little bit of a slack for it, little bit.
For me, I don't like the Christopher Reeves stories because it's always fly, catch this person. Dude, it's always the saving
Bro,
things.
don't
There
do
wasn't
that.
much story.
Don't do that before you even start thinking about
But
the
that's
Spider-Man of that
exactly.
era.
So
as well.
you see, because we go from that, like he said,
I mean,
throw a
it's-
break
yeah.
at it and he will solve it. You come into Joss's, Zack's Man of Steel. Wait, who did Man of Steel?
Zack.
It was Zack
Zack,
Snyder.
yeah.
So you come into his Man of Steel, and now you have a multi-dimensional character.
Exactly, and
Right.
which
Like
people
an
found to
actual
be slow.
character that you see grow and develop and become something.
And this movie was what, 2012?
2012-ish.
2012.
Yeah.
And at the time, Marvel is putting out hit after hit.
So at the time, that's when Iron Man 1 had a good show.
That's why
No, Iron Man 1 was
2008.
2008.
Okay,
Yes.
2008.
So there's been 4 years of Marvel showing the world how it should be done.
How it can be done.
Yes.
Oh wait, I made a mistake. It's actually 2013, man.
There you go.
Yes.
So it's even there's a lot more time between Marvel's first output, where they are very controversial
Okay.
Iron Man, and even from the character of the
Which
actor.
you know, does anybody remember the rating for Iron Man? Because I watched it again. It's my favorite Marvel movie, hands down.
82.4.
No, I mean like, was it R rated? Because there was a lot of very obvious killing going on.
But it's not
It wasn't going to be R-rated.
No.
It wasn't going to be R-rated. I think that one was PG-13.
Because I mean, when you take the cave scene when he built the Mark One, he just showed up and he was just gasoline gun everybody. That was intense.
Come on, we're getting more intense action. What you call it? Action scenes. Let me put that way. In earlier movies,
Okay.
the cliffhanger and things. So it wasn't PG-13. It wasn't that wild.
So
Deadpool came and showed us what an R-rated action movie is like.
we'll get to the R rating of this Zack Snyder's movie, but moving on. So Zack was supposed to do Man of Steel 2. He'd been signed on contracts to do a couple of movies. He was supposed to do Man of Steel 2. Now, if I remember correctly, I was in like my 3rd year of uni, and there was a bunch of interesting switches. From Man of Steel 2, we got news that Batman was supposed to show up in this Man of Steel 2 movie. Then we got more news that Batman is going to be a predominant character in the movie. And then we finally got the news that it was going to be Batman versus Superman. Initially, we thought it was going to be a 2-parter, but it was a 1-parter. And then we got the Batman versus Superman movie. Controversial
Which
movie.
is terrible, actually.
I actually love that.
No,
if
it's
you
bad.
watch the
It's-
Ultimate
it's-
Edition.
What Ultimate Edition?
There's an Ultimate Edition.
Like,
Zack
it's not
Snyder's
like one
cut.
that's what's going on.
Extended cut.
There's an extended cut that adds about, I think, 30 to 45 minutes more.
Oh, so it's not about Martha. That's
I actually like the Martha scene.
Oh, guys, come on.
I actually like the Martha
You
scene.
have-
I want to see
have
your
these two iconic-
reaction to that when they bring that the similar scene back in Godzilla versus King Kong and tell me you like the Martha scene.
No. People don't.
Let me tell you something.
Yeah.
You can't. My issue with that movie, right?
Yes.
Was because Zack Snyder had the benefit of knowing the success he had created with Man of Steel,
Yes.
right? Batman was perfect. Jeremy Irons, I love him to death.
Bro,
Casting
perfect.
him as Alfred,
Perfect.
fantastic.
Perfect.
Like between Jeremy Irons and
Ben Affleck?
no, not
You mean the other
other
Alfreds?
Alfred. What's his name? This amazing British actor.
Oh, the one who was in Dark Knight. Michael Keane?
No, Kane.
Yeah, Michael Keane.
Right?
Sir Michael
I
Keane.
think Sarah Michael.
Sorry
Sarah
for
Michael
left.
Keane. Those are like the epitome of Alfreds, right? So the casting was perfect. I had no issue with Ben Affleck. I still have no issue with Ben Affleck as Batman.
He's the perfect. For me, he's the best Bruce Wayne.
He's fantastic, and he matches the growth of the character. He matches all of those things. Right?
Yes.
So you have him. You have Man of Steel, Superman, Clark Kent, who you've built and given all of these multifaceted dimensions, and there's so many avenues for like plot growth and character growth and stuff. And then you put them together, and then you have Lex Luthor being played by
Jesse Eisenberg.
what's this guy's name? The guy from
Jesse-
Now You See Me,
Jesse
right?
Eisenberg.
I mean, you have a triad of like essentially hit makers. And then you hinge the story around my mother is also called.
He didn't hinge
Oh,
the
he-
story on that. He did not.
I mean,
Hinge the story.
I don't know how I don't know how they let that come into the cinemas and then withheld the Snyder cut. Like honestly, it doesn't make
Come
any
on.
sense.
He didn't leverage the entirety of the plot
Please.
on that.
Kill Martha. What does that mean? Why did you say that name? Fine.